don't you even say hello?
The fact that I said, hey. I said, hey. Okay. So what's the latest with this?
Hold on just a second. I'm ordering lunch.
Oh, God.
Okay, so are you ready for this?
I guess.
So I got that call because I went down there and saw the marshal's office, and they had me come in and sign something called the Defense Secrets Act.
What's it called?
The Defense Secrets Act.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, the marshal that I was speaking to, he just went silent on me. And when I called down there, he had moved.
He moved. Who is he?
The marshal that I had been talking to.
He moved. Okay. He moved.
He's no longer at the Richmond office.
What's all that noise?
I'm at my desk, George. What do you think the noise is?
I'm hearing like a beep, beep, and a beep. What the fuck? You know, what do I call that? Beep, beep.
Somebody
like
named Karen F. Shahad is calling me, but I'm ignoring it.
Yeah.
No, the marshal is gone. I don't know what the issue is here. It doesn't make any sense that he would just, disappear like that. But
well, marshal you spoke with.
Chris Jenkins.
The marshal you spoke with disappeared. Disappeared. What do you mean disappeared? Why? He doesn't work there anymore? Or he just doesn't.
All they told me is that he moved offices to somewhere out of the way.
Okay.
The Department of Justice did it, as far as I know, because he was a friend of mine. I don't know much after that, other than the Department of Justice did it.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit suspicious, but okay. You don't have another way of contacting the guy, or what?
No.
You don't have his personal information, personal cell, or if you know the guy. I didn't know if you were friends with the guy. I don't know.
All I know is that the Department of Justice is insisting that I come in and talk to them.
Okay. Well, that's what whatever. But, I don't know. This doesn't, whatever. He's going to go in there and talk to them.
And his phone is just disconnected.
I don't know. I don't know what, I don't know. That sounds weird. But meanwhile, so there's no warrant. There's no warrant as we see at all. That's what you're telling me.
You have the red notice that I've got.
Well, no, I don't. You said that last week, so there's still no warrant. That's what you're telling me. There's still no.
Not
still
in my
nothing.
hand, no. They told me, George, that if I interfere with matters concerning Mr. Homeroom, quote, that I will face arrest.
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
The Department of Justice U.S. Attorney that I spoke to. They flat out
told you that you would
That I would
be arrested if you interfered.
Is what she said. And she referred to him as Mr. Holmgren.
Like, you know what? This sounds all a bit fishy. This sounds a little bit like I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. This sounds all a little bit fishy, and I mean fishy to the point of even the storyteller himself.
Well, George, there was a hearing in front of Gibney that lasted 7 hours, and the courtroom was sealed.
Gibney heard the case against who?
Him.
Well, then it's easy to pull that up, isn't it? Yeah, it's public record.
It's sealed. I've tried.
And why was it sealed? This guy is not. Look. This is almost like this guy is not who he says he is. This guy is not all of that. Doesn't have all these. Has 9 lives, like a fucking 10, 11 lives. This guy is fucking captured. This guy is fucking. He's done a crime that he needs to pay for it. He's done a crime that he needs to fucking pay for it. All the money in China is not. You can't stop that.
The best I can understand, George, is Gibney heard an application by the Department of Justice, and it was about revoking the red notice issued by Interpol. That's the best I could get. After so long, I just came home.
Yeah, this sounds like a bunch of... You're not making this shit up, are you?
No.
You're not making this shit up at all, you're saying?
No.
So if the guy has done a crime that needs to pay for it. If he's done some a crime, he needs to pay for it. Like I don't listen. That's not shit.
Well, George, you tell me, what the fuck is going on with these hearings in the Department of Justice? Why are they calling me?
Like, I don't know. I'm not. That's not my line of expertise. That's not where I know line of expertise. I mean, shit. Goes with Gibney, anything's with Gibney, anything's liable to happen.
I mean, George, I'm telling you what I saw. You don't have to believe me. You never do anyway.
So all of a sudden things are just disappearing, and people are disappearing, and things are going awry. People disappearing, things are going awry, and everything is just coming up shit turns.
He's still here, I know that.
Have you spoken to him?
No.
He hasn't contacted you?
No.
Don't you think he would contact, if he was here in town, he'd contact you like right off the bat?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I guess the sound on this phone I keep hearing this fucking
George,
concerning.
I get messages while I'm working. Yes, I've gotten an email, a text message, and a Facebook notice. George, explain this to me. Kristen and you have gone to the cops, the FBI, and the CIA, and who knows who the fuck else, and not one person has done the thing. Does that not make you think that maybe the Department of Justice are the people pulling the strings and making sure Marty gets in no trouble? Have you thought about that?
That's a bunch of horse shit. That's a bunch of fucking horse shit.
Why? You said it yourself.
There's something that doesn't make a lot of sense to this. So, like I'm under the weather right now, feeling crap. I've been sick for this morning. And don't tell me about COVID, because it's not COVID. I've had a fever and all that. I'm trying to relax and chill out. So this I was kind of hoping for some good news, but obviously this is not the news I wanted.
I mean, why does nobody do anything, George? Why does no law enforcement agency touch you?
I don't believe that he's who he says he is, and I don't believe he's worth all. I don't believe he has all the backing he says he has. Everybody goes down. Everybody eventually goes down. They fuck with the law. They do federal, federal crimes. I mean, shit. You gotta believe you're going down. So I don't know. I can't begin to. I can't begin to answer that question because I don't know the answer to it.
I've been working hard on this, and all you do is block your telephone from me. You see how you treat me?
My phone number has been blocked from everyone because I've been getting phone calls left and right from different people. This one guy keeps calling, and another guy. So right now, as it stands right now, I'm not taking any incoming calls at all from no one.
What's that, George?
I'm not taking any incoming calls from no one.
I bet you'll take them from her.
What are you talking about?
Kristen.
No, actually, you know what? I haven't spoken to Kristen in over a week.
Are you and her not fucking anymore?
Look, man, you really just check yourself.
I mean, George, why would the DOJ be wanting me to sign documents when it comes to discussing Marty?
But man, it sounds all a bit fishy. And I'm not talking about a swan fish fix neither. Just it sounds like a fishy story. This whole thing, and I'm being honest about it. Whatever happens is going to happen. My motto and the way I feel is, if you did the crime, then you need to do the time. If you've committed a federal crime, okay, then you need to do the fucking time. Okay. He'll get his eventually. He'll have his upcomings here eventually. It's a matter of time. I don't believe he's above the law. I don't believe he's above the law. I believe he's very touchable.
George,
I believe he's very touchable, and I don't believe he's.
You say the shit that I've been doing for you free of charge is fishy, that I've seen with my own two eyes. But George, you think Kristen is taking down an international pedophile ring on TikTok? Do you understand how it sounds? I'm crazy for shit that I saw with my own fucking eyes. But Kristen's, all with it. She's taking down pedophiles.
Listen very carefully. All right, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say it one time. I don't agree to everything that she says. Okay? I love her like a sister and all that, but I don't agree to everything that she says about this person being a pedo and that person being a pedo. She told me that Bill Clinton's a pedo and all that. That pissed me the fuck off.
You've seen the pictures of him with Epstein.
Bill Clinton's not a pedo, okay? And that pissed me the fuck off. There's a lot of pictures with other people that can be put there too.
Did you see the naked picture that Epstein had of Clinton that had drawn of him in the blue dress?
I didn't see all that. I just saw an alleged picture of him. Whatever. But anyway, what I'm saying is I don't necessarily agree to everything. I mean, yes, there's definite pedos out there. You even said that you were a pedo, but that's whatever.
I'm turned on for you, Daddy.
Yeah, well, you know what? You need to turn off. This is not fun and games. Like I get the feeling this is just a bunch of smoke. This is a bunch of hooey. Is what this is. right, look,
So
whatever.
I'm working on getting you some surveillance photos of him going in the court.
Okay. Well, he should have.
I'm working on trying to get you some photos of in the court.
Well, so meanwhile, what is Will Markham saying about all this?
Well, I haven't really talked to him. Let me look.
No, I don't give a fuck about that, what does Will Markham say about his buddy? You know, going. I mean, they're not even talking about all this, are they, on the channel? Are they about Marty going to court and all that? Huh?
Well, I don't think it's public record. Yeah, I don't think he's telling everybody, George. These proceedings are sealed. Doesn't look like Will Marklin said anything about it.
Well, you know, so I mean, maybe it needs to be unsealed. If I asked for something to be sealed and he wouldn't seal it, told him to seal it, and it's going to seal this, maybe it needs to be unsealed and people need to know about it.
I can help you do that. I'd have to research it. I mean, what do you suggest we do, Joel?
This is not my expertise. I don't know what to do. I am not an attorney, so I don't know what to do on this. Okay, but I believe that if this son of a bitch is committed a federal crime, then he needs to fucking pay for it. Son of a bitch committed a federal crime, he needs to pay for it. That's something.
Well,
yeah. So whatever. I mean, I don't know. So you can't say anymore. So right now this is probably going down the crapper pretty much. Then.
I don't think so. Maybe you should get Kristen and her TikTok buddies to make a video about it, George. Like, damn, dude, you need to make up and smell the coffee. He's untouchable.
You know what? And this is what this is all about, right? This is what this is about. All the drama is to make up a story.
George, I was fucking there today, you imbecile. You fat, grotesque fool. Am I getting your attention by insulting you? It seems to be.
Well, but it seems like it's made up because it doesn't sound like that. The guy. This sounds like a bunch of, just to try to kind of put the poke at me. And to make up the damn story just to say, well, hey, he can't do you, whatever. I don't, listen, everybody's touchable. Everybody's touchable. Okay? But the problem is, Gibney's got his hand in it, and that's the fucking problem, because obviously, Gibney got paid yet again.
George, so what if you believe Gibney got paid? Why don't you believe this?
Believe what?
What I'm telling you.
Believe this? I don't know what I believe, man. I don't know what I believe. I don't have the answer to it. I really don't have the answer. I'm not that, I don't have that expertise in all that, so I don't know the answer.
Well.
But I do know that basically that, common sense will tell you that if you keep pushing the damn cart, you keep fucking around, and, eventually the spotlight is going to shine on you. Right.
And George, maybe he did get paid. I mean, maybe he did. But you weren't interested in anything when I was calling to tell you because you didn't want to admit that you were up against something you can't defeat.
What are you... Okay. Whatever, man. You think you know... Okay, whatever. that I can't defeat. Okay, that I can't defeat. Okay, so what's the point of all this? It's to say that basically
I'm
that
telling you
I
what's
can't.
happening. No, I mean, Georgie, it's hard for you to accept that this man has this much power and there's nothing you can do. It's crippling to you. If I tell you the truth about what's happening, you call me a liar. But if Kristen tell you she shit out 3 unicorns who gave birth to a gnome, you'd believe her. Crazy bitch.
But what's that?
Crazy bitch.
Look, she hasn't done anything to you, so why don't you leave? Why don't you just keep your comments to yourself? I haven't spoken to her in over a week.
They just posted in the Discord that they have a full master copy of the interview with Susie Quattro. They've even got the introduction as it's being released next week. They've also got other selections of the DVDs they've obtained. What?
No, the DVDs are there. Okay, what are you talking about? It's the show. What? The interview I had with Susie Quattro was back in 2008.
They have the master copy.
How would they have the master copy?
Well, George, I'm just reading what's being posted.
They have the master copy of the 2008 interview with Susie Quattro in Miami Beach. Okay. I doubt that seriously.
They have an introduction. They say that they have a long master, including a long introduction by you talking about how the interview changed your life. Is that true?
The interview, it was one of the proudest things I've ever done. That interview was one of the most proudest things I ever did and ever done. And that can never, and not a damn thing they can do to take that away from me.